Okay, boys and girls, who's ready for a field trip today, this morning? Catfish is off early, so I'm going to take you on a little field trip and going to show you some interesting facts and things. So everybody keep your hands to yourself, pay attention, and we're going to have a great time today, boys and girls. So hold on tight, let's get this party started. Groundhog in the middle of the road, y'all. What a surprise that was, boys and girls. Y'all, boys and girls, this is Nashville Shores. It's better known as, back in the day, it was Hermitage Landing over on J. Percy Place. It's a campground now, water park, and everything. Back in the day when it was Hermitage Landing, it was where the One for the Sun concerts was held with Charlie Daniels. Some of the biggest concerts you ever seen. And this is where I met up with Mary Lou at the, well, maybe we shouldn't get on that subject. Here's J. Percy Priest. And y'all, right over in here, I have drug on many smallmouths and stripers out back in this section. It was some of the best fishing back in the days. But it's a neat little campground. It's got cabins back here. And they have even had it decorated for Christmas there for a few years, and even a haunted woods. But back in the Hermitage Landing days is when I really enjoyed it the most, y'all. And maybe another time I can get in the Mary Lou story. Catfish mama don't like it when I relive the Mary Lou story. So, there's a little general store. But it's an awesome little place. I don't go to it no more. Catfish Dairy too old for water parks. But I wanted to give y'all a show here, so they got a zip line right there. But it's a lot of memories back in the Hermitage Landing days. And go to YouTube, I'm sure you can pull up some old videos on the Hermitage Landing, the One for the Sun concerts featuring Charlie Daniels and all of them. Alright, boys and girls, hang on, I'll be back. Alright, boys and girls, we are approaching J. Percy Priest Dam. This lake was impounded, I think, in 1969. And y'all, this used to be Catfish Terry's stomping ground. I have drug a many of big stripers and big bass off this place. It's been 171 people drowned in this lake. 3 of them was wearing life jackets. And those 3 was all in boat crashes. That point down there, back in that cove, is Striper City in the springtime. If you look straight across over there, that's where we just left. That was Nashville Shores Water Park. I used to live on this water 5-6 nights a week in my younger days, and I'd fish it many nights by myself in my boat. And like I say, rumor has it, I have took so many fish out of this impoundment that they debated on changing the name to Catfish Terry Lake. That's just rumors I've heard now, but they came from a pretty good source. And who knows, they still may one day. We're gonna drive across the dam now, boys and girls, so don't get scared. It's very safe. I can relive days like it was yesterday. Over here to the left, I caught a 37-pound flathead over there one morning. It was always called the cedar trees. And then in the springtime, rockfish, stripers would stack up like logs, firewood. Every year you could set your calendar by it. Right there on that riffraff, 6.5 pound largemouth. That point you see back in there, many catfish. 37-pound flathead on live shad. But y'all, it's a shame, but this part of the waters it ain't what it used to be. It's got where it ain't safe after dark over here. And Catfish Terry just never fishes it anymore. It's got so crowded. But stay tuned, we'll hit another spot, boys and girls. Okay, boys and girls. Y'all pay some close attention right here. Because I'm gonna show you learn you some history. So, just hold on and check this out, boys and girls. If you can read the sign right there. This is the home, the hermitage. President Andrew Jackson, better known as Old Hickory. Just saying he was about like Catfish Terry, tough as hickory. Sorry about that, boys and girls. Amazing thing here, boys and girls. Catfish Terry just lives about 6 or 8 miles from here. It's a beautiful place, and I love going back in time. About everything. But I just wanted to show this part. Maybe one day Catfish Terry can come back in here and take a tour. Actually get to show you the mansion and everything. It's awesome. You can actually see the mansion from the road every day when I pass it. Take you on back in here, boys and girls. I think it's alright to drive back in here. think about Andrew Jackson would ride his horse all over these lands. A tornado hit this spot several years ago, tore up a bunch of the trees, and they actually took the trees, some of them, and Gibson Guitar made some Les Paul guitars called Old Hickory. This is a mansion up Tulip Grove. Man, would I love to metal detect around this place. You can imagine what's land beneath the ground. But like I say, maybe one day I can have a field trip and we'll come over and check out that's the Soldiers Cemetery there, y'all. But we could check out and actually go see the mansion, the hermitage. I have been in it, and it's remarkable. You can barely get a glimpse of it back there. Through the woods, there's still too many leaves on the trees. Like I say, it's a beautiful place. It actually sits straight back there in the woods, kinda. But another day. But it's just, I thought it was amazing. I live so close to it and pass it every day. And you take things for granted, boys and girls. So, but I'm going to show you something else is very interesting and very sad too, y'all. So, Catfish Terry, I'll be back with you shortly. Alright, boys and girls. I don't know how many of you out there remember the great Dottie West, country music singer. She had the song, she was country when country wasn't cool. Right down here's what cost her life. She was headed to the Grand Ole Opry one night and her car wouldn't start. It was broke down. A neighbor came and picked her up, and he had been drinking, but he was going to take her to the Grand Ole Opry and drop her off. And the ironic thing, he made it all the way here till you get off the exit right here, Opry Mills. This used to be called Opryland exit. But he drove all the way down. Got off this exit right here. This same route. 20-mile-an-hour exit, y'all. And in this turn, if you look straight ahead, the cross right here. He went straight through there and hit the rock wall. Dottie lived for a few days, but her injuries were so bad that they operated on the liver and everything, but she passed away. And if a lot of y'all, if any of y'all remember, she was one of the great partners with Kenny Rogers and everything. And another ironic fact, y'all, she's got a daughter named Shelly West. She's a singer too. And her and Catfish was in the same class together. And I still have memories of Dottie West coming into school and coming in the classroom and everything. But that's just another fact and another good reminder about drinking and driving, boys and girls. Y'all, right here's Bass Pro, but I'm going to run past it first. Ben's, I'm here. Down here's the Grand Ole Opry. It's not the Ryman, it's where the Grand Ole Opry is held most of the time. Ever so often they take it back to the Ryman, but this all used to be Opryland. But that building right there to the left, and we're going in the turn, that's the Grand Ole Opry. Opry House parking here. And they closed Opryland Park down for this mall. The worst mistake they ever made, y'all. That's Opryland Motel. But this used to all be the park. Then greed sets in. Let's build a mall. Must be the same owners as Walmart's. only one good thing to this mall, y'all. And that's Bass Pro. But straight ahead is the Opry, Grand Ole Opry. Grand Ole Opry in Catfish's backyard. And I probably haven't been to it in 20 years. But the Opryland Park, y'all, was the place to be. I hope some of y'all got to visit it. It was a great part of history. But I'm gonna ride back around to the Bass Pro now. I hope you boys and girls, Chrissy, Tommy Kelly, Mike Humphrey, still in ya, fishing with Slip, old Coffee Outdoors. I hope all of y'all, Timber Hill Red Bones, I hope you're all enjoying this. I appreciate y'all taking the trip with me. But I gotta tell you something though. It's very important. Let me make this turn right here. And there it is. Bass Pro. Catfish Terry's kind of place. But boys and girls, I'm going to go inside. But I tell you, I'm probably not going to get to talk very much on the videos inside. I'm going to have to go incognito. Because honestly, last time I was here, I wound up having to sign autographs for 2.5 to 3 hours. And I just can't be doing that today. I'm in here to hopefully get me a new ride. And so I'm gonna try not talking any and not get recognized. Still gonna be hard. But well, honestly, it might have been a dream, 2.5, 3 hours that I was signing autographs. Now that I think of it, I think it was a dream. But you know, Catfish Terry still gotta be safe. Cause boys and girls, sometimes dreams comes true. And I can't afford to go in there and hang out for 2.5, 3 hours signing autographs. So let's go in and check it out. See if old Catfish Terry can't find them another ride, y'all. I got some birthday money burning my pocket. Come on, boys and girls. Chrissy, pay attention. My goodness. Adam, Chelsea, hope y'all are with us. But let's make this walk in and see y'all. Appreciate you. Okay, boys and girls. That does it for the trip. Field trip. I hope y'all enjoyed. I came all the way to Bass Pro to get me a new fishing rod. And they are out of them. Can't even tell me when they'll have more in. So Catfish is a little frustrated. But I'll have to make it with what I got. My birthday money is gonna keep on burning a hole in my pocket. But I hope y'all enjoyed the field trip today, boys and girls. But Catfish is headed fishing. I gotta pick up Mama Catfish, go home, take 2 dogs out, and I'm headed to the water with some fresh skipjack. So we'll see you then, boys and girls. Till next time, field trips with the Catfish. Y'all take care. Love y'all.